With Cortiva Collection, and I get to sit here today with my good friend Dylan, who is not only a part of but started Southwest Entrepreneurs. And what I am curious about, Dylan, because there's a bazillion entrepreneur type networking blah blah blah, and I am curious, what is it that differentiates you from the rest?
Well, we are people first relationship scaling events that focus on human ROI. So
Human ROI, tell me more about that.
So human ROI means you want to be focused on who can pour the most back into you after you poured into them.
Okay.
So you want to be pouring into somebody you know you can trust, and then when you meet the right person, they pour back into you. And what I like to do is ask people, how have they poured back into you? How did you pour into them that got them to pour back into you? And why did you two pour so much into each other? And what do you plan on doing together in the future as a collaboration?
That's awesome. So you're doing the follow-up, not just say, hey, I'm hosting this cool event at my house.
Oh, yeah.
but what is it specifically that you're getting out of? So what if someone says, well, I haven't really reached out to anybody else, and they show up to another event? What do you do then?
So I'll ask them how strong is their follow-up game on a level of 1 to 10.
Wow,
and
that's a good question.
Yeah, because then, you know, if you ask it in a nice manner, a nice tone, they're usually gonna just be more honest with you and be more open with you about it. At least for me in my experience. So what I teach about at times at events I host is ways to organize and track new contacts. And actually we worked on that together when I met you at Arizona Entrepreneurs. That's why I asked you for the selfie, so that way you had a face to a name with me.
Sure.
And then that way you could crop my face out for your contact info, and I do the same with yours. So that's like, okay, I know what that Dylan Rosner guy looks like. And then I include some notes in mine. I'll text you, okay, I'm Dylan, I do this, and it was great meeting you on this date. Because that way, when you open your text later and I'm following back up, it's like, oh yeah, that guy. As long as you don't delete him, you see that it was me. So I teach about that kind of stuff, and it's important because I've noticed when people will show me as they're scrolling through their contacts, as they're meeting me, I'm like, do you have any indicators? Like, do you have any pictures? Like, how do you know all these names? Like, you got like 300, 400, 500 contacts. How are you gonna know all those names if you don't have a picture, an emoji? That's something I talk about, putting it next to your contact. So when I'm following up with people here in Arizona, I just type in a cactus, and then it shows the long list of people out here, and then it makes follow-up super quick. I can hit up 50 people in 30 minutes.
Write that down.
So yeah, those are methods we teach. That's what makes us different in a way. It's just, we want to make sure that you have the action steps and implement them to better remember and follow up with your people.
That's very awesome. That's very, very cool.
Thank you.
And what would you say in the last year you've been most proud of in business or in life?
Well, I'll start in business. I've been the most proud of like going away from the brewery scene for these type of events and going into spaces that are more family friendly like this. The first one was Sedaya Sanctuary back in April. That's another house in Scottsdale. We did sound bands and stuff over there. And I was like, well, cool. This is a concept that can get more families coming. It can help more people bring their kids, and it also helps get more single parents to come. They want to network, they want to be around other entrepreneurs, they want to learn, but they are tied up if they cannot go to an over 21 establishment. So that's where it was the point to change that. And then you've got the cool amenities like the swimming pool, the games, and that's what makes people want to come. And now you're getting people wanting to stay at this place at some point. So you're generating interest in your Airbnb. It's a beneficial thing for all of us when we can be at a cool Airbnb property like this. So thank you, Leslie, for this one, the next one in August at your other property. And
I think it'll come to the next one as a single parent. I don't know if you even knew that, but as a single parent, I very much appreciate it because I love these types of events. I love getting to network and meet new people. And personally, as a single mom or as a mom in general, I would love to give my kids and my kid experiences like this where he can see like, hey, this is what mom does. Like work-life integration, and what a cool opportunity to get to meet other professionals at the same time.
There you go. And it teaches kids to be better set for networking when they're 18 so that when they get out of high school and they're going to events, especially ones in places that are over 21 establishments like Wicked Awesome Happy Hour and whatnot, they are now more set to be able to get like more, they're better set for not coming off transactional. They're better set for getting people to support them more because they gave a better first impression from what they've learned from us.
Practicing manners. I mean, there's 17 people we can practice some manners with downstairs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very awesome.
Thank you.
Well, Dylan, I'm so inspired by what you created, and I really love this shift and transition into the new part of business of hey, most entrepreneurs have to figure out work-life balance, and that's hard enough as it is. So you're really creating a platform so that more people can have more of that work-life balance and have a lot of fun in the meantime. So thanks again for joining me.
For sure.
And,
thank you, Leslie.
Again, Cortiva Collection, and follow along to hear more awesome testimonies of really badasses in business who are about to make a big difference in the world. Bye, y'all.
Thank you so much.